What's going on, good people? Welcome back to my channel. Well, the NFL, they've done it again. Tim Tebow, who has not played football in about 8 years now, is being welcomed back to the league. Interesting. Because the first thing I thought about when I heard this joke was Colin Kaepernick. He's been out of the league now. Honestly, I don't even know how long he's been out because they've just been blackballing him. But when he was trying to come back after being out for like 2 years, the argument against him was that he had been out for too long. And it had only been 2 years. And the guy came in just a few short seasons. He went to the Super Bowl and should have won that Super Bowl had it not been for a blown call in the end zone, because that was a pass interference. I think it was on Crabtree, and the refs just turned a blind eye to it. And the following season, he was one play away from going back to the Super Bowl. And just like that, he's out of the league. He can't play. He can't hack it. His last season he played, he had no weapons on that team. And he played actually very well. Go back and look at his numbers. And these guys are going to try and tell us that just after 2 seasons, he can't come back. It's impossible. Meanwhile, Tim Tebow is going to roll out of bed here. And the NFL is rolling out the red carpet for him with the marching band in tow to welcome him back to the league after 8 seasons. And on top of that, to add the cherry on top, he's not even going to come back to play the position he played, which was quarterback, which, by the way, he was terrible at. But no, this guy is so talented that he's going to pick up a new position. He's going to come back and play tight end, something he's never done before. And he's going to get an opportunity to play in the National Football League. There's tight ends out there who played college football who are looking for an opportunity. Meanwhile, they're going to give it to this guy who's never played the position before. Where do they do that at? The hypocrisy with the NFL is at an all-time high. Like, I don't even understand how they can throw this at us, and nobody in the media was really talking about this. I was watching all these shows, your Undisputeds and your First Take and First Things First, while Shannon Sharp was talking about Tim Tebow can't just come back to the NFL and change positions and be able to play at an elite level like that after 8 seasons off. But there was nobody mentioning the hypocrisy and the double standard that was thrown at Colin Kaepernick, who had been out for less time than Tebow and was not allowed back to the league to play the position which he excelled at. But Tebow can come back and play a position he's never played before. Thankfully, some people have come out now and have took a stance against this, because I knew from the moment they mentioned this story had been out there for a couple of weeks, and it seemed to me like the NFL was trying to test the temperature in the room. So they threw the story out there as, oh, Tim Tebow might be coming back to play with the Jags at tight end. And I think they wanted to see how people would react to it. And there wasn't really much reaction about the whole Colin Kaepernick thing, because I'm almost 100% positive that was their main worry, that it wouldn't come back to bite them in the ass about the whole Colin Kaepernick not being able to come back because he had been out for too long. But nobody was really talking about that. So I think they felt like the coast was clear. And thankfully, people have started to speak out about this, because that was the first thing on my mind when I heard this story. And I said to myself, if they let this guy come back and nobody talks about the fact that Colin Kaepernick still has not received a fair chance to come back, it would just be an outrage for me. And honestly, I'm at a point now, and I've been at a point now for a long time, where I do not take the NFL seriously. And I think anyone who takes it seriously, you're wasting your time. Because I've mentioned it before, it's all a scripted game. There's nothing different between this and WWE wrestling. It's all a joke. And, you know, they're just doing outlandish stuff and creating media storms just to continue to line their pockets. And everyone is eating it up. Anyway, that's all I have for this video. I'll catch you guys on the next time. Take care. Peace.